Chair Wyden, and I want to thank you and the ranking member for this hearing. I also just want to thank this extraordinarily distinguished group of witnesses. Thank you all for the service you have already provided. Thank you for being willing to serve again, and please thank your families for us, because this is a family affair, as you all know. I want to start with a question to both Professor Batchelder and Dr. Harris. I'd like to ask you about the importance of promoting workforce development. Today, I introduced a bipartisan bill with Senators Young, Cortez Masto, and Scott that would modernize and expand tax-free education and training assistance that employers can provide to employees to meet their business's needs. Professor Batchelder, how can we leverage the tax code to give employers tools to hire and retain workers?
Thank you, Senator. I am aware of your bill and had not been previously aware that the provision at issue had not been indexed for inflation in so long. So would, if confirmed, be very eager to work with you on your ideas in this space and provide assistance in any way that we could from the Treasury.
Thank you. Dr. Harris, how can promoting workforce development help businesses and workers during the recovery from COVID-19?
So workforce development in economic models features front and center in economic growth. It's very difficult to imagine an economy which is experiencing healthy and robust and sustained growth without a healthy investment in workforce development. So I would describe it as critical, but particularly now when we're seeing such a widespread shakeup in our economy and our workforce, in our labor markets, in our general approach to doing business, it's a critical aspect as we transition between recession and recovery. I don't see it being nearly reaching its potential without substantial investment in workforce.
Well, thank you, and I would look forward to working with both of you on the bill that we just introduced. To Professor Batchelder, the American Rescue Plan included my bipartisan bill with Senator Braun to provide a tailored version of the employee retention tax credit to new businesses that actually started during the pandemic. These people had the guts to start a business in the middle of the pandemic, and they couldn't take advantage of some of the things that we folded into the early rescue packages. So at Treasury, will you ensure that new businesses receive clear and timely guidance ahead of this assistance being available in July?
Thank you, Senator. If confirmed, one of my priorities would be to ensure that Treasury is issuing, in conjunction with the IRS, sound guidance and prompt guidance in all areas, including this. And I would be very happy to look into this if confirmed.
Well, thank you. This really is important to businesses as they figure out how many people they can keep on payroll and how the cash flow is going to go. So I look forward to that. Last question, Dr. Harris, the President's American Jobs Plan proposes investments in domestic research and development. I'm working on a bipartisan basis to promote domestic R&D, including through a bill with Senator Young and 4 other committee colleagues that would strengthen R&D tax incentives for startups and for strategically critical industries. How can supporting domestic R&D help increase U.S. competitiveness, create jobs, and support critical U.S. industries?
Senator, I should say I'm incredibly eager to work with you and your bipartisan colleagues on this issue. I see investment in research as being a critical step towards ensuring America's long-run competitiveness. If we look at trends internationally, particularly China and other competitors, they are catching up in terms of the dollars they're spending. And I think that if we want to see America to continue to dominate on the world stage from an economic perspective, investment in research is critical.
Thank you very much. Again, thank you all for your willingness to serve. Take care. Take care, be safe, and thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Senator Hassan. And Senator